So today, let's talk about red flags in relationship. Red flags are ready. Always be vigilant when it comes to red flags in a relationship. A lot of people have suffered because they ignore this. They're very important. God will not come down from heaven to tell you, my son, or maybe my daughter, the way we see in movies, Nollywood. No, God shows you signs. It's only when you ignore those signs, it's because people ignore such signs that people suffer, and then they start casting their minds back, they start regretting. Always be vigilant when it comes to red flags in a relationship. These flags are always obvious. Most times, okay, let me not say always, most times they're obvious. Other times, they are right in front of us, but our feelings prevent us from seeing them clearly. See, whenever a woman does this particular thing in your presence, take it from me, she's not doing it for you. This is not body confidence. Yeah, they'll tell you, I'm just being confident. This is, no, that's a woman who has not really settled down with you. That's a woman who is still advertising her wares to the public, telling the public, I am still available. Don't let anyone deceive you that it's body confidence. Yeah, body confidence exists. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story now. Just one of the many stories that I know. I once knew this guy. He was my boss. This guy was deeply in love. This man, really, because he is a very wealthy man. Still is wealthy. So he was in love with his girlfriend at that time. He treated this lady so well, spent generously on her. I mean, generously. And everyone knew. He probably took her everywhere with him. So whenever they went out together, she attracted lots of attention. She was beautiful, confident, she was outgoing, she loved being the center of attention. But I didn't know her before I got the job, but people who knew her before say she wasn't that beautiful. Even her body wasn't that fine, that she worked on her body. You know what I mean? Like working on her body, her acts and stuff like that. When there is money, every woman gets more beautiful. So at first, there didn't seem to be anything wrong with that. Like she comes to the club. So if this man brings her to the club, what she does, she turns her backside to the crowd, like she faces the guy. The guy might be touching her boobs, her stomach, while she rubs his head. Then she turns her heavy backside to the floor, right, to the crowd, while she twerks. She twerks those acts so heavily. So this guy thought his babe was just having fun, not knowing that she was twerking for the guys on the floor. There are other rich guys on the floor. So the whole twerking of her acts wasn't for that man. It was for others to see what she got. Then once in a while she will excuse herself as if she was going to use the restroom, as if she wanted to go and ease herself. Unknown to the guy, all those stepping out was to go and collect phone numbers, exchange contacts, because while she twerks, she it's something she's used to. So she had exchanged glances or attention with some guys, and she steps out, and the guy will just relax as if you're waiting for her to just ease herself and come back. So when she gets close to the toilet or wherever she went to, she will quickly exchange contacts and return to the guy. At first, there didn't seem to be anything wrong with that. After all, confidence isn't a crime, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself. So what this man didn't know was that while he believed they were building a future together, she was quietly keeping her options open. Whenever the opportunity presents itself, sometimes he leaves her in the hotel room, in his own hotel room, as his own suite, not even room, because he's a rich guy, remember I told you. So he leaves her in his suite or his penthouse, then he even travels. He brings her there thinking that he's protecting her from other men. She's free to order whatever she wants, not knowing that he actually gave her the opportunity to meet richer guys who come to lodge in the same hotel too. She was actually sneaking into other rooms. In his absence, he travels, leaves her in the room. She will sneak into other rooms in his absence. The workers knew. The workers were gossiping about it, but of course nobody dared to tell the boss. Okay, so what I'm saying, because I see pictures like this, and even the husband will be standing there, a married pregnant woman will take this kind of pictures, open her, and the man will think that's body positivity. More often that, no, it's not. It's not body positivity. That's someone who hasn't really, who hasn't really come to terms that she wants to be with this person. She hasn't really made up her mind. That is someone who is still keeping her options open, advertising herself to the crowd, whether you want to take it or leave it. This man I was talking about continued investing his time, emotions, and resources into that relationship because he genuinely believed she was as committed as he. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Over time, it became clear that he was only one of her several options. Eventually, she left the relationship anyway. She got pregnant for someone else after benefiting significantly from the support and all the opportunities he had provided. Now, before anyone misunderstands the message, this story is not me saying that every confident woman is unfaithful. Not at all. The lesson is more deeper than that. In any relationship, pay attention to consistency between words and actions. Yeah, pay attention to honesty, pay attention to transparency and respect. When someone's actions repeatedly create confusion, secrecy, or doubts, don't ignore those signs. Because, just because you are in love with them or you care about them, always ask questions, always communicate openly, and above all, trust your instincts. But also seek clarity. Yes, seek clarity. The strongest relationships are built on trust, mutual respect, and genuine commitment from both sides. Guys, what do you think? Have you ever ignored a red flag just because you are emotionally invested in someone? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, good night, everyone. Bye.